A picture has emerged on social media that shows two Rudram-3 air-launched hypersonic ballistic missiles during captive flight trials on Su-30 aircraft. The director of Russia's Federal Service for Military Technical Cooperation has said that India is considering a landmark proposal from Russia to locally manufacture the Su-57 fifth-generation fighter jet with full transfer of technology. Hindustan Aeronautics is developing a weaponized variant of the Yashas aircraft equipped with ASRAM and rocket pods for the export market, targeting countries seeking a low-cost combat trainer for operations in less contested airspace. Bangalore-based Tonbo Imaging has secured contracts for 4-wave strike high-power microwave-directed energy weapon systems for testing and evaluation purposes from militaries outside the Asia-Pacific region, and additional orders are expected after trials. Indian Navy will commission the third ship of the Udaygiri-class stealth-guided missile frigate INS Udaygiri in March 2025. Greek defense analysts have called for the purchase of 120 km range Pinaka multi-barrel rocket system, as it would allow the Greek army to deliver massive strikes in depth against enemy forces. Larsen and Toubro held the steel-cutting ceremony of the third 40,000-ton fleet support ship for the Indian Navy. Bharat Electronics has been awarded a 1,220 crore rupees contract for the procurement of 149 software-defined radios for the Indian Coast Guard. The Ministry of Defence has signed contracts worth 697 crore rupees with ACE Ltd and JCB India for the purchase of 1,868 rough-terrain forklift trucks for the 3 armed services. A prominent Pakistani defense analyst has claimed that the Lockheed Martin F-35E offered to India would become a white elephant for the Indian Air Force due to its exorbitant operational costs and persistent availability challenges. The Indian Army will acquire 26 quick-reaction fighting vehicles from Bharat Forge for United Nations peacekeeping deployment. Ukrainian engine manufacturer Zorya Mashprojekt will set up a MRO facility in India for the marine gas turbine engines of the Indian Navy. Garden Reach Shipbuilders has bagged a contract from Mauritius for the refit of Barracuda patrol vessel. The Aeronautical Development Establishment is actively working on artificial intelligence-enabled high-fidelity simulators designed to revolutionize training, testing and validation. Officials from Russia's Rostec Corporation have said that a made-in-India variant of the Su-57 fifth-generation stealth fighter will be significantly cheaper than the F-35A procured from the United States. Rostec officials highlighted that the Indian-produced Su-57 would beat the F-35A's current price tag of $80 million per unit, that excludes additional expenses like sustainment training and weapons integration, which can push the cost per aircraft above $100 million. A made-in-India Su-57 could range between $65 million to $70 million per unit, which includes labor and material costs as well as technology transfer fees, and will utilize existing infrastructure at Hindustan Aeronautics, with the potential to attract other existing Su-30 operators in the region. Top military experts have said that the F-35 is not designed to operate independently, as it relies heavily on an ecosystem of software, data-sharing networks, and logistical support that is entirely controlled by the United States, which means that by buying the F-35, India would be locking itself into a complex, costly and highly controlled American military-industrial system. The Odin cloud-based system manages maintenance, mission planning and logistics for all F-35 operating worldwide, that is controlled by Lockheed Martin and the US Department of Defense, making every aspect of the F-35 operations reliant on American approval. If India were to acquire the F-35, it would permanently tie its Air Force operations to American oversight, and deeply dependent on American weapons systems. Even more concerning is the fact that the F-35 mission systems, electronic warfare suite and flight software are entirely classified and locked by the United States. and the Indian Air Force would not have full access to modify or upgrade its software without Lockheed Martin's oversight. Today's top 3 comments.